with that Kimi aggression.
So Geo Esports can look towards banning out something like a Lolita, but they might not do it anymore.
Okay.
Actually,
Okay.
they will not get like a bash. I'm talking about Sunspark, by the way.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
might
yeah.
ban out the Baksha or a Lolita so that Geo Esports will not have that.
Whoa.
But instead, they ban out the Diggy
Your
this time.
team is
Okay.
Because it
picking.
is gonna be should be like the
best
best combo with
yeah.
the Kimi.
Yep, it is. It is.
Sunsparks.
It's either a Diggy or a Jawhead right here for probably for Team Geo. But again, they banned it out. This is classic. This is vintage JP right here.
I really would love to see the Claude this time.
Yep.
They're considering the carry instead. Or the Granger.
Granger.
Well, you know what? What I like about the Claude is that it can be the direct counter to Kimi. What you do is go for the flicker play, but instead Sunsparks will go for the standard push. Of course,
Yeah.
Raflesha loves it.
Refresher with a thumbs up.
The thumbs up.
With
They're
a thumbs
having
up.
fun. They're
They're
having
having fun.
Geo
Let's see right now,
Esports,
Geo Esports.
Brazil.
What is the answer here? They banned out the Chango. This is clearly a respect ban. They do have the Lolita for the taking, but they will go for a standard Akai and a side lane
Your
Cho.
team is picking.
Sunsparks. What will
Sunsparks,
they?
man.
What? You know what? They get the Gushan most of the time when Lunox and Kimi is up, and /or. But this time, since Kimi and Lunox they're up, they're gonna get the cushion as well.
Yep.
One of the considerations from Sunsparks could also be an Esmeralda,
Esmeralda.
although I don't think that they will use it this time.
I think
or
they-
a Kagura. But more importantly, I think they're gonna go for
Okay,
well,
it is an Esmeralda. It is
Indian
that's yeah.
Esmeralda. Yeah.
They do want that combo in their arsenal because if they do pick the Gushin, I think that's 50-50 because it really depends on the early game if you have that hero. So 12 seconds left before the game starts. Who do you think has the better draft? Geo coming in very confident here, picking two very tanky heroes.
I was actually looking at my notes and I remember that when Sunsparks actually paired the Esmeralda with the Kufra, it's actually really strong because the tempo is quite high.
Tempo is
and
high.
I also looked up the classic picks from Geo Esports from their qualifiers.
Yep.
They really love the Kimi. So I think that they are far too confident with this kind of strategy.
Plus, they do have a lot of zoning tools.
Yeah.
You have the Cho Chunpo, and plus you have the Hurricane Dance to probably counter out the Esmeralda whenever she goes for that falling star moon.
Yeah.
So of course, this is it, ladies and gentlemen. Will Sunsparks, the most and expected, the best expected team to win this one. Let's see if they can pull off this Esmeralda strat. But again, man, Team Geo smiling here.
You know what, Manjin? While it's true that Sunsparks is like the team that's expected to win at least this matchup.
Yes.
It's scary. Because Geo Esports, we don't know much about them aside from the fact that they have been playing in the qualifiers.
Yes.
That's probably the only VODs that you can watch about Geo Esports. And Sunsparks, when you ask them, they're actually, you know, it kind of makes
They're
them
everywhere.
think.
They're everywhere, right?
Sunsparks, they're everywhere. You know what they're going to play. You know their standard picks.
Yep.
So you might be prepared against them. Geo Esports, that is the complete opposite.
Yes.
You don't know much about them. And maybe, just maybe, there can be the poison against your team.
Against your team. That's right. You're definitely right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Team Geo Esports will be going to the blue side. Sunsparks from the Philippines. In the red side, Was is gonna use that Grok. Homies in this Kimi Jun as the Lunox Libra, as the Cho and Aura will be using that Akai.
Sunsparks from the Philippines, they're playing on the red side. This time, it's Renzio on this Spams, Fuzakan on this Export, JP on this Granger, Raflesha on this Kufra, and KelVJ on the Esmeralda.
Quite a risky move right here in the early game, coming in for Homies. And of course, that Akai getting the first blue buff in the top lane, neglecting it from Team Sunsparks. Meanwhile, Renjo will answer it by confusing them here in the Crammer Pit. But again, that is indeed a success for what you've said, an early game Kimi rotation.
It's all about the rotation. It's all about the rotation for the Kimi, right? So he's gonna get to level 4 this time.
Quickly.
Sure, no, actually
Okay.
gonna give it to the Lunox
Okay.
this time because they want to go for an invade of the top lane.
All right.
Maybe, but this will be mirrored by Sunsparks.
Of course, both of the
Oh!
teams having the same plan at the same time. But Sunsparks will get that victory.
Oh
They
my
will get the
goodness.
first blood and of course a crab coin. And that is your Mlbb replay.
So this is the standard, the quarreled lovers. That's Esmeralda and Kufra.
Kufra. Right?
The Lord checks out, right?
Yes, yes.
And what they
yes.
do was it's Reflection to go first.
Yeah.
Long distance stretching or superhero landing.
The superhero landing and of course the long jump coming in from Mlbb. There you go, charge!
Mlbb.
Says the girl, and that is another hero falling down for Geo Esports. That is the response as the last bullet will hit another hero. 3 heroes for the side of Team Sunspark.
Oh, definitely. Sacrificing Mlbb. Look at this. Mlbb with the jump connects onto 2. And of course, with
Onto
the
3.
Stardust Dance and the Frost Moon Shields, enough damage. However, the Lunox tried to take him down, but that was already an overextension. You saw that last bullet coming out from the Granger, JP, to get the last hit. The first kill for the Granger with the Bounty Hunter. That's going to be very important for Sunsparks to snowball.
Yep. 100 gold adding to the income of JP right here. He does have that early nimble blade going into the Raptors machete. He now has 2,000 gold. So with this, it will increase his ability to get all the jungle buffs very quick. We have a 4-1 right now, but with a blink of an eye, Geo Esports with a very sneaky turtle save.
Exactly. Geo Esports, they still managed to get the farm on their important course. Maybe it's Libra on the show that's not having a good time, but at the very least, it's the Lunox.
Yes.
The bigger question is, how will they keep this Kimi alive?
Yes.
Will be at this time, the arrival play will be there, but the Frost, of course, the Frost Moon Shield on top of the Stardust Dance.
And that was just the slam from Mlbb. Quite a flank right there.
What a flank
Homies did not expect Mlbb to be there, but here we go.
No.
We do have a skirmish here inside the bush.
What a
That
charge.
is a 2-man wild charge to be followed up by the Grok. But again, nice disengage from Mlbb using the Frost Moon Shield to get back to this. They are chasing June. That is the last Insanity. Here comes the Order of Brilliance coming in from the Lunox. This is the backup from the Kimi. Quite a slow-paced clash here for the side of Geo Esports. And it is over, ladies and gentlemen. If I'm not mistaken, that is a 2-for-1 or a 1-for-1 exchange.
Oh, there's gonna be a 1-for-1, of course.
Okay.
Raflesha, this is such a classic.
Classic Raflesha move.
I just want to tell our audience right now that he's been doing that for quite a long time already. I think this is the second time in the past two weeks that I saw him solo kill an Akai with this Kufra because of the attack and defense emblem, and now he's doing it once again against the Kimi.
Speaking of solo killing, he doesn't have that ultimate to get the stun. That is the backup from Was. This is clearly Sunsparks propelling this Kimi push that Geo Esports wanted. That is the first core item from Renjo. He will definitely have a good time in the top lane. Meanwhile, 4 heroes coming in from Sunsparks, just buying time in order for them to set up this next objective, this next big fish, which is the turtle.
And of course, the buffs should be top priority for the Esmeralda. We know that Esmeralda is very adamant in taking all of these buffs before she can fight. It's very important for her.
Yep.
And Sunsparks making sure that they don't give away some of those blue buffs.
Yeah.
In turn, maybe they can go for the invade. Raflesha already at the cursed helmet, 5 minutes and 34 seconds in. That's actually pretty fast for a tank.
Alright, that is of course the Death Sonata right there, missing JP.
Oh,
He
JP.
wants to target homies. Come here, homie. There you go. 3 heroes falling down for Team Geo Esports. There's a double kill coming in from the Sunsparks. And they will clear out 4. Nice initiation from that Death Sonata, and JP locking in his BOD.
This is just way too good. You can see the damage output of the side. Look at this. Like somebody goes in and then somebody follows afterwards. It's just way too good. It's like synchronized dance.
Synchronization of skills.
Oh, symphony of skills, and they even get the buff. No, it's gonna be Was with the wild charge to actually take it.
It's like JP doing initiating with the Death Sonata, immediately followed up by all of these zoning skills for Team Sunsparks. You have KLBJ with the Falling Star Moon. You have the stretch from Raflesha.
The stretching.
The Tyrant's Revenge. So there's a lot of cover up. KLBJ says, hey guys, cover me, and I will do the shooting.
Yeah. Cover fire is good from Sunsparks to protect JP. Falling Star Moon gonna be used, gonna connect on the Akai this time, but they want the Lunox. Brilliance has been activated. There's the wall charge connecting onto 3, but there's no follow-up from Geo Esports. Now, Sunsparks, they wanna take this one back. They knock up the Akai, but the Hurricane Dance will be there. It's not gonna be enough as the Esmeralda gets home run.
This is quite deep for Sunsparks, but they do have a huge margin of lead. 20 seconds left for the next turtle. What is the answer for Geo Esports? That is killing spree right there for JP. Having extra 300 gold in his pockets because of this bounty hunter, plus of course the 6 assists. No doubt, this is a huge power spike for this Granger. The Danger Granger.
Danger Granger, indeed.
Is here in Malaysia.
3-0-6 with the bounty hunter. I want to see how much gold he has right now. Probably the richest one in the whole game.
Yep.
But you can see the net worth lead already with the Bloodlust Axe.
Yeah, that's the third core.
For 8 minutes.
That is it. What can Geo Esports do? The team from Brazil, they are grouping up here right now in the top lane, expecting Sunsparks to do some kind of sneaky plays like this. KLBJ and Mr. Fuzaken, they're just strengthening them. There you go. That is the Posturize coming in from KLBJ, but they're just confusing them. Of course, JP pushing out the tier 2. We're having ourselves a one-on-one in the bottom lane. This is clearly a Sunsparks game.
Clearly Sunsparks game. They are dictating it. Look at the Akai. Burnt to crisp by the members of Sunsparks. The Falling Star Moon to connect. And they will take down. Oh, Raflesha with a 2-man initiation. The ultimate connects. Wait for the Dragon is going to connect onto the Thaps. But the Thaps with the counter and Inferno will go down under the turret. Sunsparks will still take the 2-for-1.
Oh my. The
Raflesha!
sustainability. Raflesha once again!
Oh my goodness!
Coast to coast from Philippines to Malaysia.
They bring it home!
They bring it home!
Coast to coast. Sunsparks.
What a stretch coming in from Mr. Raflesha. 4-1-10.
And they're not done.
And they're not gone. There's no stopping them. That is, of course, unstoppable. Plus, of course, the double kill. Nice Hurricane Dance from the Akai, but it won't do anything as it is a wipeout.
Oh, Raflesha with the ultimate
another one.
Another one bites the dust, and they take the wipeout this time. Sunsparks, they cannot be controlled by Geo Esports.
From north to south, from west to east, Raflesha